Hey there, Leo. This reading is for you. Okay, get started. Okay. Just gonna clear really quick. Okay. You have the Two of Wands. And the Four of Cups. Feels like you've been waiting, and recently you thought there was going to be a change that you've been waiting for. But you feel disappointed because you feel like it's just more waiting. You have the Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands. You don't want to wait anymore. You're like, I've waited long enough for something to happen here. It's not happening here. So I'm walking away from that. You have this Ace of Cups here. So you're wanting this cup. The Death card. So it's like, should you completely walk away from this or should you not? You have the Seven of Wands. It's like you're fighting for yourself here, and you're going to go out and with this Nine of Cups, you're going to do what it is that makes you feel fulfilled. And then it's like you have this Knight of Cups coming in. So after moving away from something, Six of Swords, then it comes in, which is, that's usually the way that it goes, right? Just when you're like pulling your focus away from it, because you have the Eight of Pentacles here, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is like, I'm shifting my focus, and I'm shifting my focus towards my Pentacles. And if you look at the Pentacles, there's Star. So that is, you're focusing on your own dream. You're focusing on investing in yourself, creating your own dream, your own work, whatever work you want to create, whatever you want for you in this life. That's what you're putting your energy towards. And it looks like very quickly you get results, because you go from the Eight of Pentacles right to the Queen. So this is something that I feel like has been kind of behind the scenes for quite some time. And now I don't know that you're necessarily, we'll see with the cards, but if you're putting it out there, or you're just putting all of your energy towards it, which really is you putting all your energy towards you. Something is going to be revealed here. You have the Moon card and you have the Ace of Wands. So this is some sort of an opportunity that comes out of nowhere, comes when you don't expect it. Something that you've been daydreaming about. She's daydreaming on this card. And then, this Ace of Wands can also be passion and love. We'll see more. I have to see more of the energy. You have the King of Cups. Somebody here wants to be romantic. Page of Pentacles. They're thinking about coming forward, This is a person that, you have a past with the Six of Cups. And you're just wondering how they feel after everything that you guys have gone through here. But it just feels like it's taking such a long time. And energetically, you know that there's more there, but they're not showing anything. Nothing. They're kind of, this artist here is like, he is looking off over here, and that's what he's drawing. So it's like kind of creating what is already. And it's like that is just a waiting game. And it's like you're assessing right now. is this worth me staying around for? I put all this work into these pentacles here, yeah, but these pentacles are nothing. It's not what I'm wanting. So why would I wait around for that? You have the Chariot. Something comes rushing in as you rush away. This could be like an idea to move, or some sort of a change in direction. Because of a change in direction that you do, could be regarding work. That's why you get like an offer to move or something like that. Or you meet somebody and then you just decide to move and you do a different job because of it. Or there's something here about shifting and then getting a big reward that comes in because you shifted. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card of standing your ground, but it's for something that you believe in. So it feels like you were fighting for something that was not really there for you. It's like, were you fighting for a person that wasn't really there for you? High Priestess, you will know what this is with the Four of Pentacles also. So you had to hold back yourself for another person. So that this other person could have more of what they wanted. Because if they didn't have what they wanted, they just made everything a disaster. They just destroyed everything. Feels like very chaotic. And you were just like keeping the peace, pulling away more of yourself, giving more of yourself. I feel like you even lost something that made you during that time, but you're getting it back now. There's something about that. You have the Empress. Yeah, you're getting it back. And you're pouring all of that energy into you. So this is why you're showing up as this Empress now. Male or female doesn't matter. There's areas where you were holding back. You know what that is now. And you're making the adjustments, which is why you're now the Empress. That's why. Because before, a person just got in the way of it. And you're realizing that the only reason they got in the way of it is really because you allowed them to. Right? I know it's really easy to, it's a common thing we all do. Everybody, we do it to a point in our lives where this person did this to me, so this is their fault, this is their problem, they are toxic. But you have to be willing to look at the fact of you allowed that to happen. And I feel like you're at that point now, or you've been at that point for quite some time now, where you're kind of looking at, this is what I have right now in my life, or at a point, and what did I contribute to that? And changing it and not going back into the old traps that you went back into, because you're all powerful. You can be or do or have anything that you want. And before, for whatever reason, whatever, heartache or story that, you had happen in your life, you didn't believe it fully. And so you gave power to this other person. But now you're changing that, and you're not. You're putting all your power into yourself. And then look what you're getting now. Spirit really wants you to know that you are creating a life of your dreams here, a life of what you're wanting, a life of great abundance. Wheel of Fortune. I knew the Wheel of Fortune was going to come out. Because you are mastering this life here. So you had some very difficult things that you went through. And a lot of people that really betrayed you in, really significant ways. But here's the thing. It's like a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor, you know? So you went through all of that for a reason, and you see that now. You see it now. You're changing. I feel like you've seen it for a long time, but it's difficult to change. It's difficult to, I mean, come on, it's really hard. Everybody out there is blaming everyone for their problems. Everyone is. And it's not to judge those people, because they're doing the best that they can. They're doing what they think is right. And, we all fall into that trap sometimes. But then there's a point where you're willing to do this self-reflection. And then you're willing to see how worthy you are, and that no one could ever take this from you. It only happened because you allowed it. And now you're not allowing it anymore. And so there is no reason to feel any hatred for anyone else. Because honestly, all they did was reveal to you how you were holding yourself back by allowing that person in your life even to begin with, So it's not really in a self-deprecating way. It's a self-empowering way. That's how the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune with the High Priestess, some real spiritual stuff here going on here. I even feel like you may have had blocks in your connection to the divine. If you get messages, if you're seeing spirit, if you're, whatever that is, your spirituality was blocked by this person also. I mean, you loved 100%. You were willing to put all of that, throw it all away for somebody else. And Spirit is saying, no, don't do that. Because you're worthy of everything. And you are worthy of a person that would never, ever want you to do that kind of a sacrifice. They would never expect that of you. So there is a knowing now. The High Priestess knows. But here's the thing. There's some things you got to be quiet about. And that kind of kills you a little bit. Because it's like you have this social aspect of being a Leo, and that is really being amplified right now. And there is this want to still be so social. It's fading a little bit. It's not like it once was, but it's still there because it's so a part of you, and just wanting to be out and shining. But I feel like you're having to be more careful with that, and you're having to cut that back a little bit, because there's just this need to develop some things that you need to be on your own for. Whether that be, through meditation or through different ways that you connect to spirit, or it doesn't have to be spiritual at all. Because if you're loving what you're doing, you could be gardening, but you're just loving it, and you're feeling the joy, and look at the plants and all of the little creatures, whatever, that's you're in alignment. You're in alignment at that time, and you are, connected spiritually at that time doing that, even though it's gardening, it's not meditating, so whatever it is that you do, you're in alignment. People that are anything, it doesn't have to be even so naturey like gardening, like writing a rap song, people don't have to meditate to be in that kind of a space of alignment, but when they're thinking of things and writing them down, and it's just everything is flowing, you're in alignment at that moment, when you're doing that. So whatever that means for you, however that, so you're birthing something here that's going to change your life forever. But there's a way that you're keeping quiet about it right now, and you're managing the wheel every single day. You're managing the Wheel of Fortune. You're like standing on the wheel here, okay? And you're figuring the way to manage what comes to you, what is flowing to you. And you see how you're pulling it. So you're going to start to see little things just flow to you, And it's like, oh, wow, and celebrating this and celebrating that. And then you're going to really feel it when you're when you're not balanced on this wheel. You're going to really feel it. But then you're going to flip back, and then, and you're figuring things out at this time, but you're not sharing it. But people can see something going on here. And they want to know. It's like the more that you're hush hush and balancing this and stepping more and more, this energy is growing, the more other people want to know what's going on with you. They want to ask you things. They want to, and you're not saying it. You're not saying it. And then you have this Ace of Cups. I know love is coming for you. I know that's inevitable. And it's almost like you know it too. You walked away from something here with this World card because it was nothing but disappointment. And you want an equal give and take partnership. And you want somebody that has the gall to come up and tell you that. And if you're not willing to do that, well, then this is just going to end in heartache anyway. So what the heck is the point? So I'm just going to focus on my pentacle, on this new opportunity that I have coming to me. And I'm going to focus on my own fulfillment, my own introspection here. 9 of Swords in reverse. You're not feeling sorrow. You're not. You may dip into a time of this, but it doesn't last as long as it used to. It doesn't. It just doesn't anymore. You know how to navigate this better. You know how to get yourself out of a lower vibration quicker. And you're doing it. Putting in the work necessary. There may be something that you need to put a little more work into, or a little something else into it. Just a little something. Just like look at something and reassess it a little bit. And can you do something a little bit different? Do you have an idea to do something in a little bit of a different way? This is telling you to do that. Because she is over here and she's, making these grapes, right? It's not easy to grow grapes. Grapes are difficult. It's like, it takes a lot of land, it takes a lot of people to go out there and do this, okay? To pick the grapes, to care for the crops, you gotta be on it. You gotta know what to do. It's not just, I'm growing grapes. No, you're not. So, this is something. There is something here that you've learned a little bit more, or you're going to feel pulled to learn a little bit more, and you're going to apply it and put your own twist on it. So, Spirit is wanting you to do that. You have this 4 of Wands card here. There might be some sort of an event that you go to, and when you're there talking with people, that sparks an idea of a change that you could do. And it might not even be, if you feel compelled to talk about your work or your dream or your whatever passion, something that you're doing for you, if you feel compelled to talk about it, then talk about it. But if you don't feel compelled to talk about it, just, I feel like an idea, it could not be related, and it could just come to you. Also, it's something that you've been really hoping for a long, long time, and it just didn't work out. But you try again because you have a different energy, and I feel like that's why it's going to work out this time with the Moon and the Fool. You are going to go on a journey now that you thought you were going to go on before, but it didn't happen. King of Pentacles. There may be a person that helps you with this. Person that gives you some kind of money, but definitely a person that gives you some kind of an opportunity, and they believe in you and they appreciate the person that you are. Temperance and the 10 of Pentacles. Are they wanting to make something right because they're seeing something from a different perspective? Now this feels like about love. Let's see this changed. You have great energy for career at this time. You have great energy for following dreams at this time, your dreams. So, keep going. Spirit wants you to keep going, and don't be too much in your head about this with this 8 of Swords, you know, or trying to make it happen. That's, you know, but you moved away from that, and now you're doing it for the joy of doing it, and it's just gonna flow. I feel like and you're just gonna go somewhere, and you're gonna be having fun, and then you're gonna get this idea, and then you're gonna do this, and then it's gonna build from there. Even be that you meet someone that gives you an opportunity here, but it's definitely something that's been a long time coming. Okay, Hanged Man. Who wants to balance out a connection with you that you've been waiting for so long, and it is annoying, and you think there's nothing left. The 2 of Wands, they think there's nothing left. No, they don't, because you know they're looking out in the world, and it's like, I conquered everything. There's nothing left here for me. And then it's like something with the social engagement, and then here we have an Emperor. Yeah, we got a King of Swords on this side. I don't know how this King of Swords feels about it. I don't think they're too happy about it, and I think they're going to let you know. Yeah, you've been fighting on your own, no communication, putting down the burden, and then the Lovers comes in. It's like, what? And the Sun. Someone who sees you for who you really are. The Strength card. Someone who sees you for who you really are. Who you really are. No games with this person. And I feel like you're going to feel it instantly with this person. They care about you, and they want to show you that they care about you. This 2 of Wands will not stop. Non-stop coming out. So you are on this person's mind like crazy with the 6 of Cups. Really, they feel like they messed up. They missed an opportunity, or they have just been holding back for quite some time. 4 of Pentacles. They've been holding back their feelings for quite some time. But they see you. They see the whole of who you are. And, you know, for some of you, this is a completely new person. For some of you, this is somebody that you're with that is opening up big time with this Ace of Cups. A lot of people, I feel like you just left something behind, and now something new is coming. Okay? You have a lot of choices with the 7 of Cups. You have a lot of options. And you're holding out for the one that's going to be the equal give and take, that's going to make you feel really good. You're holding out for somebody who is established because you know that you are. And you're not. Look at this. The Devil, the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Swords. You're not afraid anymore. You're not afraid of being on your own. You're not afraid of trying to be with someone and they do this to you again. These old things that used to trigger you into like emotional swings and feeling needing to cling to a person and all of that, you're done. You are done. You are moving away from that. And I feel like people that tried to keep you in this energy where they could manipulate, control, whatever, they want to come back in and say something, but your focus is somewhere else. Your focus is like, Not there, not there. Couldn't be any less there. Death to that. That is done, over with. And you are emotionally fulfilled on your own, and you want someone who also is as well. And you're not going to settle for less. And they can come towards you with this Ace of Swords. It's like, in the past you did all the work. Yeah, that's done. I moved away from that. And Hierophant and the Empress, the Two of Cups, this is beautiful. The second you move away from something, the second you leave something behind, shift your energy completely, bam. You have the Hierophant, you have the Empress, you have the Two of Cups. So you have commitment here, could be from a Taurus. Doesn't have to be, could be someone that you met in April or during this past Taurus season that it never really went anywhere. Okay? A bull could be a symbol. When you see something about a bull, that may, be a sign, that can be a sign for you that this is coming in, that something is coming in. Also, just a crown. The Empress has the crown. The Hierophant has the crown. You're definitely stepping into, he has 3 tiers on his crown here. You're stepping up to a higher tier. There's something that this card represents the student and the teacher. And it's like you have learned something here. You're at a different level now. And that's why everything in the past didn't work out. Because you were really supposed to be at this level and you were there, but you were acting lower. It's kind of like someone who is an empress that decides to go walk around in peasant's clothing and pretend to be a peasant for a while. And it's like, maybe you fell in love with another peasant, but they are supposed to rise up to you, not you lower yourself down to them. And you were allowing that. And now you're not. And that's all there is to it. Regardless, though, this is going to be really beautiful and balanced. Don't hold too tightly to the signs, right? It doesn't have to be that particular sign. But whatever this is really, really beautiful here. You have this moon card. Somebody is revealing that they want to have a family with you. They want everything with you. And you just thought, this is disappointing. Nothing is coming out of this. I'm free. I'm on my own. Whatever. I got it. Love will come around when it's supposed to. Not forcing it. And I trust in the universe. That's it. I'm happy. Feeling bliss. Loving life. And bam. Somebody has been wanting this, daydreaming about this for a long, long time. But they were in their head. They were in their head. They were in their head. Maybe they feel like they didn't have enough for you. Or they had some heartache going on. And it scared them because look. You're a wish fulfillment for them. You're everything for them. Could be a Cancer, Pisces. Could be an Aquarius. Really all the signs have come out. Sagittarius, Scorpio on the table right now. And Capricorn. But really, it could be any sign. We all change the energy that we're vibing in all the time as we should. So we can grow. So we can get things done. So we can accomplish things we want to accomplish, so we can learn things, right? But you're coming out victorious here. This is really beautiful. I'm gonna get a charm. Something fell. Oh, it's a little frog. It's like he hopped out, right? Frogs mean romance. Frogs mean romance. They mean, have you kissed a lot of frogs and now one is going to turn into a prince or something like that? Wow. Yeah, frogs definitely mean romance. They definitely mean a soulmate. They definitely mean a connection that is going to make you very, very happy and feel just like a fairy tale, right? Wow, a heart, romance. Romance is, okay, hold on. This is hard to hold. It's a heart and it has a little heart inside of it. Someone, and it's like, looks how it looks like a cage. Someone has been hiding their true feelings for you. They really, really, all right, it's hard to pick that up. They've been hiding their true feelings for you. It's been caged up, their heart. But they can't keep it caged for much longer. They really can't. Whoever this person is, they're very romantic. And they want to show you this. So, thank you, Leo, and I hope to see you next time.